For me personally, it was just the difference in teammates. You know, it's no secret that you know, the Lakers, they have a lot of young pieces, a lot of different young guys that, you know, trying to find their way and just, you know, working their way through NBA seasons and trying to develop best they could. And you know, once I got to Houston, I was with more of a veteran group of guys that's been around the block. You know, so we were able to compete in the playoffs and be ready to go right away. I think that was, you know, the big difference that stood out to me in between the two organizations.
See, you can tell he's a seasoned veteran. He didn't say, I hated my teammates.
No, I enjoy both the experiences. You know, I wish the best for the Laker guys, but happy in Houston.
All right, so tell me, James Harden, right? What James Harden must be an unbelievable joy to work with. And what do you think? He's up for MVP. Westbrook is up for MVP. I know he's your teammate. Which one gets it?
You know what? When it comes to this year's MVP race, you got to tilt your hat to both of those guys, and Kawhi as well. You know, James and Russell, they both had historic seasons as far as the numbers go and the things they were able to accomplish. But I'm Beard Gang, man, so I'm going with 13.
I hear you. Way to go. Stay with this.
What about? Let's talk about your own race, your own hardware, though. Set aside MVP, Sixth Man of the Year. We had Eric here. Eric Gordon was on just a few minutes ago. And we put it to him pretty clearly, make your case. Why are you Sixth Man of the Year over Lou Williams? So now, I told him you were coming next.
What did he say?
That's a great question.
I think he had a two-part answer. Number one, he said he said you already got your hardware, so it's time for him. And number two, he was there first. He was in Houston first.
Yeah, he said you joined the team.
Yeah, I agree with him there. But you know, EG didn't set out to be a sixth man. You know, that's not what he was trying to accomplish. You know, guys like me, Jamal Crawford, that's our lane. You know, that's what we bring to the table, man. So you know, EG don't even need to be in this conversation. But you know, that's my teammate. He had a great year as well, you know, so I just feel like if he win it, I win it. It's a win for the both of us.
Ah, so nice. All right, so check this out. The blueprint, everyone's looking at the Warriors. We just finished having all this conversation about the Warriors. You in Lakers, you in Houston, you're in Houston. You would know. What does it take? What would a team need to build to beat the Warriors?
Well, now that they've won a championship, I think you have a realistic measuring stick of the type of team that you need to build and able to be competitive against this group. You know, I think they put together one of those groups, and you know, and this was years ago. And then you add KD to that mix. You know, that's a difficult team to beat. You know, so other teams looking in, as you can see, with so many trade rumors and all of this stuff that's going around. You know, a lot of teams are trying to, you know, they're trying to bulk up. You know, they're trying to level up against that team.
Let's get back to the Lakers for one moment, Lou. You have said that you were traded from that franchise because you refused to tank games. We've talked about it right here on this show. It is a strategy nowadays in the NBA, rather. Your thoughts on teams intentionally losing games to improve their draft position and their future?
Well, no, that tweet started as a joke, you know, but some things did happen rapidly after I said that. But you know, strategically, when it comes to the players, and especially the guys that I've laced up with, I've never been in the locker room with a guy that said, let's go out here, let's lose this game on purpose. I've never been with an organization that says, let's go out here and lose a game on purpose. You know, but you know, obviously, when you know you're not going to make a playoff run, when you know you're not going to compete at a high level, you know, there are incentives for you to try to get those draft picks. And I was in a situation where, you know, you hear about the Lakers needing to protect that top 3 pick, and you know, the fans are tweeting me, everybody saying do this and do that. And so my point by the tweet was, listen, I'm gonna go out there and compete as hard as I can. You know, I don't think the fans realize that when a new guy comes in, that's somebody else's job, that's somebody else's position. You know, those minutes are going to go to somebody. Somebody has to go to the floor, and especially when you're a highly coveted draft pick, 9 times out of 10, those minutes are going to swing your way. So I just didn't want to be one of those guys that just sat back and just say, hey, let's wait to see if we get this guy or that guy. I wanted to compete every night best I could, and that's the message I was trying to get across.
That's true. You get hurt if you don't play hard, if you don't go all out. Now, I dabbed in the music business for a long time, and I understand that you with Meek Mill. What does music mean to you? And is anybody telling you what they told me? If you focus more on basketball than you did on the music, you'd be an all-star. Do you hear all that craziness?
Of course, you know, but that comes from people who don't have a lot of ambition. You know, you have a lot of different things that you can be talented in. You know, I'm not a one-trick pony. I've always enjoyed music. I never cared to. I haven't released a lot of music in the last few years because I just don't want people to tell me that it's whack or it sucked before they even listen to it. So I record tons of music. I give it to my family, my friends. We vibe out to it. And that's enough for me. As far as Meek goes, shout out to my brother. I've been a dream chaser since 2008, before this thing really took off. So, you know, those are the guys that I run with when it comes to the music thing. But, you know, it's just one of the passions that I have.
Yeah, I saw him when he was a battle rapper and had bad braids. I used to watch him way back then.
Yeah, that's when he was hungry, just trying to get on, rapping at a rapid pace, you know. So, you know, those are good days.
All right, listen, nothing whack about you, Lou Williams. We're happy to have you here on the show. Good luck tonight, and if you don't get it, maybe Eric will, right? That's the mentality we're going into it.
Hopefully. Dre has two rings, so he's cool, you know, so let's bring the thing back to Houston.
All right, good chatting with you. Have a great night. Up next.